got on the main car park. I've had a look at this. I can't make my mind up on the swim anyway. I've put some waders in. I've packed the gear on the truck. It's perfect. So I'm just going to get myself ready. I'll just show you the loading. It's pretty good actually. I managed to get everything on one of my trucks and rods in there. That's it. And Mitsy, you ready? Mitsy? No, she's not there. There she is. Oozing on my face there, it's still chin clear. A little bit of rock. It's actually a little bit feature in the bottom. There's a little bit of rock in the bottom there. So, which is it's about that. It's like sandy on the bottom. It's good. So many fish though. Anyway, waves lapping straight in my face. Wind's right in my face today. Get on with it, catch up later. You get in your chair while I get set up? Yeah. Good girl. Right, let's get gear ready. They're all in. I was going to put the new rods on, but I wanted to get out. And I've not filled it in this way, I'm just going to build it up slowly. Bit of chop on the water. There's a bit of rock out there, so I've lifted the line, the tips of the rods out of the water just in case they wedge himself in a rock, which you can live with. So left hand rod, I've got heli on it, but I've gone traditional. I've just put a fluorocarbon boom on it, about £10 boom on it, about 18 inches long, and then stuck an 8-inch rig on it with a size 14. And then on the right hand one, I've just gone again. I always take it on whichever water. I just took a hybrid 2 and 3 milli pellets as usual, and I've still got the same wafter on from last week because it's a bit washed out and it looks good. So I've put that on. So let's see how it goes. Bit blowy, wind in your face. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've opted to step back a little bit, so it's a really basic mix. It's the same ground bait mix, but I've left it, there's nothing in it. I've just brought some maggots and a little bit of corn, not much. Get back, Mitsy, come on, back. So the left hand rod, what I've done is I've put a really long tail. I've just stepped the hook up because it's just twisting on the line, so I've stepped the hook up to heavy gauge 14, not light gauge. And I'm going to be fishing rotten worms, which is good. Loads of scent, but rotten. A little bit of that going in the ground bait. Might catch some eels on that, unfortunately. And I've brought some bread mash. I've not introduced it yet, but I'm going back old school. I'm going to start putting some bread mash through the feeder. Cast on a regular basis, see if the bread mash will bring them in. gonna have to sit and wait. Something like doing 10 to 15 minute jump, nothing too what's in. If I can see drop in the wind and I can get a cast out, go for it, if you know what I mean. Off my chair. Go back on that then. Yeah. Got your own chair. Come on. Right. We're a few hours in and it's the same as last week and the week before. What I've opted to do is that I've picked 3 markers, so it's like searching. So what I've done is I've just took the clip off, because it's casting on a slight angle, and I've cast the left hand rod further left towards another mark down there. I've picked markers because this looks like a fished area, so I've picked markers that I'm pretty positive other people who are fishing will pick the same markers. I'm pretty certain of it. So I've winged that, not full pelts, because I want to give myself a little bit of something. I've had no liners or anything, although it looks like I've had the bait taken a few times, but it could be small fish that. It wouldn't even register on that setup. So I bought some new rods. I was going to use them today. Use them another time. Anyway, so what I've done is I've picked a left marker and I've gone to that and I've cast a new marker. I missed it! Back up here. So yeah, what we're saying is I've picked a fresh marker. I'll start feeding that line for a while. Just looking for liners really. Even if I cast over the fish, it's such vast water. I can't understand that on such vast water there's on so much surge. I've not even got all the fish's backs or markers. It must be really low stock or fish are short and tight somewhere. It's massive though. And I've not done the right hand rod. So I'm still fishing a baited area. I've shifted that one over to the same line that I was fishing with left hand rod. So I'll just wait until it drops in the wind. Drop in the wind comes along. Even if it's 5 minutes in or 10 minutes in, I'll wheel in them because I'd rather keep the accuracy on my markers. As soon as they try and cast into this wind, one, you're either not hitting the clip, and the other one is waiting to cast, and the other one is as soon as you've cast out, the wind just picks your line and whips it over in a big hoop. So it takes ages, so you're not getting a true cast. I want to make sure I get it on the mark. But there's a little lull in the wind now. I might use that to do a recast. I'll do that now. have a look at them in 10 and 15.
Yeah, it was really shallow. It's cold. I've got what's the name. The fish are not in those shallow waters. It's as I was getting back my gear back to the van, walking back, and there's an area where everybody seems to sort of like just feed the ducks. Right opposite them was a nice little cutout in the trees. I was watching them feeding the ducks and the geese, and there was fish swirling beneath them. And I went, ah. And what it is every 365 days of the year, people turn up with the kids, feed the ducks, and then fish ain't gonna move off that spot into shallow waters until that place warms up. So I had a look, and there's a nice little area that I might be able to get a seat box in, maybe a 9, possibly get away with an 11-foot rod for, you know what, I just need to come back with some bread mash. And I don't think they're the big fish. Might be wrong, could be some big fish, but I just need to get my feet in, and I know what I'm doing now next week. Windburn. Mitsy, you windburn. That was a cold wind. Yeah, it was both the areas I've been fishing in are really shallow. And I've read threads on what I have found with people just making it up, telling you that, you know, like it's average 6 to 8 foot and 12 cobblers. Bet you I wasn't getting a count. So last week I was getting a count 2 seconds. Being generous, giving it 6 foot, might be 4 or 5 foot. That today I wasn't getting a count. Lead was going in and the lines were going out, and I'm looking at it and going like, yeah, possibly 3 foot. Looking for liners, and there was no liners, so those fish ain't there. But there was definitely fish on that spot, and they might just be roach. It's just roach. I'm not arsed, I'll take the roach. If I can get a waggler in, I've got a what's name out, he's beautiful. He's dead slim, tiny little bugger. Got a 10-foot waggler rod, little Shimano one. It's beautiful. And he puts on like a Vizzy wag on it with a little slow drop on it, and it would just fire. You know, I think it's sheltered enough out the wind there, especially if you get a wind up your arse. Because today, that wind that was hitting me was an easterly. It was just coming in and it right in my face. I couldn't handle that. Again, I've turned up with a pint of maggot, and I've chucked 3/4 of a pint away. I've not even gone through a quarter pint. I opened a small, tiny tin of niblets corn, right? Why I don't know. A palm full, in fact, not even that. Because there was no fish there. Nobody fishes it no more. And from what I've been told, everybody's said the same thing. He says, you're lucky if you get a bite. Plus the weather's crap, innit? So yeah, I'll go back and I might get a surprise. I'm back again. Yeah, just popped into the shop. For some treats for Mitsy. So yeah, sorry, I'm stuck. I'm just going into the village behind. Some old timer going, hey, let's go into Warley. Yeah, and the driving about 15 mile an hour, really cautiously. I'm not putting a camera on him because that'll be wrong. It would be Mitsy. We stuck behind him for about 5 miles. 20 mile an hour down on 50 mile an hour. Well, national speed limit. Oh Christ, I'm not overtaking him, can't be arsed. Right, so Right, so we'll be up for it next week. Sorry, I can't stop giggling. A lot of people lose the rag with them, but I was just having a giggle thinking, oh, he's having a really nice day. Oops. Can you reverse it? Yes, I can. Right, reverse it, Gaz. Gaz, you got it sus, mate. I've got some bread in the back and what I took for the fish, but it's really nice bread, so I'm keeping it. It's mine. Guess what we've got? Got for you, Mitsy. Look what I've got. Look, we've got Mitsy's favourite Swedish meatballs. Swedish, see, Swedish. Yeah, all the way from Sweden, and they're still, you know, pound. So they're yours, Mitsy's. I love cheese and onion crisps, but I put a bit of salt in them because I love salt. And then, mostly my tea, get the seatbelt off, mostly my tea will be, get my hat on so I don't forget it. So, my tea is going to consist of some Peronis. I had to double check them actually, because I got them and I went, hang on a minute. Couldn't see the thing on it to say how much percentage alcohol, and I thought, I've had some alcohol-free lager. And I thought, I'll take it back in if it is. And look, it's under 5%. So that's what's going down my neck. Anyway, and I might have some sausage butties. So anyway, catch you lot next week. I'm going to have to unclip you. She has a special harness while she's driving in the van. She's trying to get out. Aren't you? So we're going to let her out of the van, get me stuff, and I'll see you lot later. Have a lovely weekend. See you later. Bye bye.